Have you given yourself a label that is stopping you from living your best life? This may be a little bit controversial, but I know that for some people watching, this is going to be life-changing. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Simon Lovell, bringing you growth in under 10 minutes. As always, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. Also, guys, if you find this video useful, please hit the like button and also interact. It really helps with that YouTube algorithm to support me helping more people. So, first of all, I just want to say that I'm not a doctor. I have gone on my own spiritual journey. I've invested lots of money, over $250,000 in personal development. So the viewpoint that I have that I want to share with you is based upon my experience myself and also working with clients and the breakthroughs that I've had. Okay, so I know that there's going to be difference of opinion here, but I just want you to hear me out. So I was running an event in San Diego, and this was for a group of personal trainers. And I was having a conversation with someone who wanted to grow their business, but they were incongruent. They were overweight and they were wanting to teach something in their business and they weren't moving forward in their business, and they knew that this was the reason, right? They didn't feel like they could share their knowledge because they themselves were not in the shape that they could be. And as I was listening to this person speak, they used a phrase which was, I have a food addiction. And I'm very intuitive, okay? So I bring whatever's coming up for me through my questioning, through my experience, through my coaching skills, through all of the people that I've worked with. And so I challenge that. And one of the most important things that we can do as coaches and mentors is challenge someone, right, against what their beliefs are. So I challenged the statement that she had a food addiction. And there was a lot of anger and frustration that came up. And of course, that's going to happen. Why? Because the ego comes in and wants to defend it. And I stuck with it because I, in my body, knew that this was a block. And there were tears, there was resistance. But after that, I noticed that she dropped into her body. And she started to feel more because I knew that she was in her head. And I challenged this assumption and this label that she created around having a food addiction. And a few months later, I discovered that she had lost all of this weight, and this was the story and the label that was stopping her. And so I want to challenge you right now, because I know that I put labels on myself. I created so many different labels. And you see, there's a thing called a plateau. And in order to break through that plateau to live the life that we want, typically there's a story, but there also can be a label, right? Something that we've just created. We see, well, you know, all of these labels around, and then we can start to attach to those same labels to keep us safe. And it's all subconscious, right? To keep us safe, to keep us from breaking through to that next level. And so I understand that there are intense medical conditions. I understand that we have so many mental health issues. But here's the truth. What I know for me and for the people that I've worked with, it's a story. It's the attachment to a label. And when we actually notice what comes up, so maybe I'm sharing this with you, and if I said to you, are you really depressed? Or is it a label and a story? Notice what happens in the body as I say that. Because it's that sometimes, right, that we need to break through and actually admit and say to ourselves, do you know what? What if that's true? Instead of challenging, let's be curious. Let's ask the question, what if I actually looked into that? Instead of blankly saying, do you know what? That's incorrect. You've got to notice where that energy and how that energy comes up. Because it's in that, that's where the transformation happens. That's where we suddenly get the light bulbs that come off, and then we release that label, we release that story, and we can actually move on. I had a story that, you know, women don't like guys with bald heads. And that story stopped me from dating for about 5 years. And it happened when someone came up to me in a club and they commented on my thin hair. I know that some of you are going to be watching this and going, well, but this is different, okay? Just, again, notice what comes up. Because there is so much transformation when we change our story. What if the label of whatever is coming up for you, whatever that thing is you say you have, what if that didn't exist? What if we spent more time in meditation and we went inward and we stopped going for the pills and we actually started to go into our hearts and actually use ourselves as the way to heal? You see, I've healed through addictions and drugs, gambling, smoking, drinking. The way that I did it was I mastered this. I didn't go to a doctor, I didn't take a pill. I went inwards, I worked on myself, I worked with coaches and mentors, and I didn't take those approaches. And I know for some people, there's a need for that in specific situations. But I know for some of you watching, that doesn't need to be the solution. There's a holistic solution. And your body is so intelligent. You are so intelligent. And so if this supports just one person, it'll be worth it. Hopefully this supported you. Hey, I've got some more videos coming up. Check these out to support you on your journey. This is Simon Lovell, and I'll see you very soon. Take it easy. Hopefully you enjoyed that video. If so, hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell to make sure that you get the regular updates. Also, here's a couple of videos that may support you further in your journey. Also, head to modernspiritualman.com where you will find about my deep mission to support men all over the globe. Take it easy, and I'll see you very soon.